This is cool. Something I have never seen before. Look at this contraption. Twin engines. That is crazy. Matches the GMC. Well, I don't know what the plan is today. Let's go in the shop and figure it out. All right, it's one of those days. Mr. White's Bronco is dead with a bad fuel pump. So, we are now getting rid of the Corvette. Going to put it back in storage. And I have to finish off my move today. And we can get back to normal. Let's get out of here. All right, you guys get to see something kind of neat. They're unloading a real live Testarossa out of this trailer right here. That is quite the front bumper. What a nice setup. Black Shark Transport. These are the guys that deliver for DDE. Look at that. Just arrived. One of the pilots just purchased it. Wow, that's awesome. Didn't expect to see that today. Let's see what else we can find. Well, look what we found. We found another Ford. A new project just arrived. Before I continue, the beginning part of this video, everything up until this point has been iPhone 8. And then I dropped my phone and cracked it. And I had to get a new phone. So we are now filming with an iPhone 13 Pro. And I have no idea how to use it, but hopefully the quality of my videos improves a lot. Jim, you should be happy. Those of you with really good computers. Apparently my videos come through a little blurry. So, what do we got here? This is a 76 F-150 that's been converted to an F-250. It's got 8-bolt diffs in it. It has Mickey Thompson, Deegan 37-inch tires on 17-inch ion wheels. It had a whole bunch of body work done to it, and then it got shoved out in the rain. And the birds crapped all over it. Over the hood and everywhere, the roof. And it's starting to rust now already because we've had so much rain. It's just been ridiculous lately. That's not normal for here. It's got some pretty ugly bodywork we have to deal with. This tailgate's not very clean. It's been all fiberglassed. The fuel filler cap hole somewhere around here. They just put a chunk of metal on the back, tacked it in, and filled over it, so we have to solve that. So the box will be coming off. The doors will be coming off, the fenders, the hood. He's going a really wild copper color. It will be copper from this point up. Really nice champagne color in the middle, and then copper on the bottom. The interior will all be copper. He's getting all the seats, door panels redone. So we'll have to rip all that, what's left in there, out. And he's packing some heat under the hood. Look at that. We have ourselves a 429. What do we see? What do we see? We have Hooker Super Competition headers. We have an electric fan. We have dual batteries. A bunch of MSD stuff. And we have a Holley Sniper fuel injection setup on this thing. That's exciting. I love it when people do those kind of upgrades. Oh, look at that. That's your washer fluid tank. Anybody have a guess on what that's from? Generator, ride-on lawnmower, pressure washer maybe. Works really well. Doesn't crack like the old plastic ones, I guess. Let's see what it sounds like. it is snappy. It's extremely touchy. Wow. It's definitely got a little bit of a lumpiness to it too. Yeah, it's got that low first gear, and just driving it around here, it gets first and second rubber like nothing accidentally. So yeah, I have not figured out how to sit on a crate, shift, and drive this thing while recording with my new phone yet. We'll get to a test drive another day. So we got to go over all the mechanical too. It needs some love, but it's an awesome truck. All right, what else we got here? Well, the monster dually, beastly dually. It's not a monster dually, it's a beastly dually. We had to put all the Ford parts underneath because it's the end of the day. We're just getting ready to shut things down. Shop is all nice and clean and organized, relatively. The 49 Ford. We have been messing around with these LMC fenders. They're in the primer booth right now. And they just would not fit no matter what we did. So we had to mount the fenders, and right here, the fender was sitting almost an inch away from the body. They were nowhere even close to fitting this thing. So we actually had to cut a slice around the corner of the fender and stretch it out so that it would touch the body and then weld a piece in. LMC, we are not ordering your panels anymore. You guys suck. What else we got? We are almost at the point of wiring this thing up. Right, we're working on the back. That's where we are. The wood bed. It's all done. We have a tailgate finally. Learned a lot assembling a truck that I know nothing about. Nobody here has ever taken one apart or assembled one, so we definitely learned a lot on this truck about how they did it in the 40s. But I'm so happy to see it's coming along. I'm not pressure washing those off until we have the new wheels. We are still waiting for, we've been a year and a half, we've been waiting for Wheel Vintiques wheels with the center caps and rings. They will be going red. All of the fenders and running boards and everything, the grill are all ready for primer. Or sorry, not primer, paint. They're already done in primer. The Crazy Mercedes, well, Crazy Mercedes died on us. Turned out to be, we think, we're not sure yet, the Mallory box. That thing is over 12 years old. And there's power going into it and no power coming out, so it has no spark. And apparently MSD has bought Mallory, and a lot of the parts are discontinued. You can't even get parts for them anymore. So we are currently switching over to an MSD box. And the cool thing about MSD is they give you Mallory and MSD wiring, since they own the company, for you to convert it over. That's pretty cool. So about an hour's worth, and that thing should be running and alive again. What else we got? There's KTM sitting here just waiting to be ridden. Now that I'm done my move, maybe I can find time to get on that thing. And that's your update. We're just getting settled after having a rough couple of weeks of moving. Just getting back into the swing of things. So the Jimmy will be coming in soon to get a whole bunch of stuff finalized on it. Leaf springs and just cleaning it up, going over, making sure everything's 100%. But not until that thing's on the ground. Wow, I've never actually stood here from back here and looked at that view. That is pretty exciting. I can't wait to see that on that. All right, that's just a quick one for you guys today. You guys have a wonderful weekend.